great to learn from. Glory to God. Even in my own walk with God, I look at the life of people and I look at how bad or good it was. If it is bad, my prayer to God is like, Lord, I don't want to become like that. How can I get out that pattern of error? So you become wiser than that person and that life. You can't pray like that to God to bless the mind with brightness. Glory to God. Okay? Now, God released Lo-Ami. Here's what had happened. God is an amazing God. Look at this. On verse 6, the Lord warned that He is going to withdraw or remove His compassion for Israel. And on verse 7, it says there, but I will have compassion on the land of Judah. Here's what had happened. When God removed His favor from one nation, that favor goes to another nation. That's why there are nations that are richer and others are poorer. The first time I arrived in America, my tears fell. The first time I arrived in America, almost 20 years ago, after I went out of the airport, when I saw the nation, my tears fell. The first thing that I said to God, why did you forget the Philippines and remember this nation? Because I saw the great difference. 20 years later of staying in America, I have come to realize that because Philippines killed her deliverer most of the time. When God will raise up a deliverer, the attitude should be lining up behind a person, not to destroy that person. Okay? And Philippines needs to develop that virtue of lining up and supporting that nation. And put your prayer, your covering, your confidence in that person and acquire that national dignity. God removed the favor from Israel and give it to another country. When you put it on a personal level, you wonder why. This person is so simple. You will say, why is it this person is, he's very rebellious. Aside from being rebellious, he could not finish schooling. He has an evil spirit, he is ugly, he smells. And then you see another person, very good, finished education, very responsible. The person is strong, intelligent, bright. And you will say, what had happened? That this is totally two opposite people. What is the possibility that God also visited this person, but he ignored God? And the favor of God intended for this person, God removed it and poured everything to this person. You see sometimes, you don't fully understand these people, that in the parable, okay, the parable said, to whom much is given, much is required. And whatever is from you, it is given to those who have much already. And you will say, how come is that? You mean someone who is already a good preacher will also be a good teacher? Also a bright person? You will open all doors and favor. Go, Lord, why don't you distribute it? It's not like that, people. Because once God will see you, that you are a good steward of what He gives, He will multiply it. He will increase it. Why? You are trustworthy. You can be trusted. Here's one person, God also blessed them with the word, but they are not concerned of nurturing the word. So you know what happened? They trampled the word. They returned back to the ways in the world. They lost their faith in God. Look at the person. The person is already worldly, in sin and in rebellion. They lost everything. And the person is the other person is increasing in the anointing, increasing in favor, increasing in wealth, increasing in beauty. Their children are strong. Their children are intelligent. They are successful. And the other person has none of that. God loves this person. Why? He is trustworthy. Amen. When God removes the favor from Israel, God gives it to another nation. Look at these people. When no one in Asia rose up in the last 50 years, okay, where did the favor of God go? Talk to me and said, where? In Singapore. God Singapore is only like 51 years old. God raised up Singapore from nothing. Why? To fill up the voids among the Asian nations, because no one is righteous. So God started from the very beginning, raised up a very tiny nation, and teach the nation righteousness. And look at Singapore, number one among the nations of the world with zero corruption. Why? She is learning the ways of God, and so many countries would love to visit her because the political system is righteous and upright. What had happened? Why? Because the rest of the Asian nations, when God is calling them and gave them Jezreel, no one responded. But Lee Q1U responded to the Jezreel in order to bless her nation. Ahora bayan de today. Ahora bakata. God removed it from other Asian nations and give it to Singapore. And Singapore will rise up to become a giant. She will become the America of Asia. Why? Because when everyone is killing their deliverer, Singapore is backing up their deliverer. Lee Q1U, they're lining up behind him. Is he perfect? No. Did he commit mistake? Yes. But they know how to acknowledge the deliverer that God is sending them. Can I tell you something? The Jezreel of the Philippines today is Rodrigo Duterte.
Yes.
The club that's weak. And those that the club you don't believe. I discern your spirit. Okay? That Jezreel that God is raising up for this nation is the right. He is not perfect, and thank God he is not. Because if he is, you will worship him the way you did to Mary. Why? God knows that this nation is idolatrous. So God will choose someone who is bad mouth, who is having many lovers, so that you will have all the excuse not to worship. Because the faults and the shortcomings of the person will make you turned off to the person. And you will only look up to God. So now, the weaknesses of the man actually is God's protecting you. Because if it is too perfect, you will edify the person in the level of God. You never know, tomorrow you already have candles surrounding him. Roaming around Agusan and replace him with, instead of Francis de Assisi, you place him Rodrigo Duterte. Why? Philippines is not only notorious in killing her deliverers, she's also idolatrous. So God, in his genius, I am going to raise up someone that you will hate his mouth, but he will be your deliverer, so that you will not worship him, but you benefit from the deliverance. What will happen to the Philippines if you were given someone who is so good looking, so intelligent, so loving the family, not a womanizer, everything is perfect? My God, you are already worshiping him in Malacanang. The idolatrous tendency of a nation will start to break out. That's the reason why Jezreel was released in the first place, to destroy idolatry. Pray for Rodrigo Duterte that God will increase the fire of the Spirit of holiness in him, that he will create an executive order to remove all the high places, the shrines, and the entire Philippines, including the EDSA, the Mary EDSA, what's that? The Mary EDSA. The EDSA shrine. Okay? It can be done with a stroke of a pen. There will be a religious revolution from the other sides, but God can pour on him the anointing that God gave King Asa, King Jehoshaphat, when they destroyed the high places in the land. Can it happen? Yes. There is a Bible precedence. All that the nation has to believe is to pray into God, but you don't pray because you are thinking of your program in your denomination. wife only to be angry at the last session. My life is so beautiful in New York. Stress-free. Why on earth God sent me to Agusan to be upset? Because I don't want you to be destroyed by not acknowledging the Jezreels, the Loris, and the armies that God is sending in the lands. When God gave me the message on Jezreel last February of this year, Rodrigo Duterte, the Rot, is not yet the president of the Philippines. I did not realize who is the Jezreel that God is talking to me. Look at this. The assignment of Jezreel is to destroy the bloodshed of the house of Jehovah. Philippines has a history of violence. Okay? God is going to raise up another person in order to correct the injustice of the previous administrations. Okay? And then second, God raised up Jezreel in order to destroy the military of Israel. Rodrigo Duterte, if he is the Jezreel of today, he is a prophetic sign, a harbinger to destroy the military strength of America, Russia, and China. I went into the presence of God and I prayed, Lord, I am disturbed in my spirits. Because look, the Philippines has a great prophetic destiny. That prophecy is a proof. But I want you to understand that if the kings in the land are not prayed for by the priest, you know what is going to happen? They can lose their prophetic destiny. Because even Israel, with all her prophecies, she lost her prophetic destiny because she moved away from the will of God. So, this prophecy is so good, but if Rodrigo Duterte will move away from the will of God, you can read this. You will lose it. You need to understand. You need to understand. Ora mayanite. Sharabakaya sikata. Help me out, Spirit of God. When Rodrigo Duterte said that China, he will follow in the ideological flow of China and Russia, I went into the presence of God and I said to the Lord, God, I am restored in my spirit. What can you say about this? Okay? The Lord showed up in a dream. Here's what he said. Let's move there. Keep going. Okay, October 22. The Lord showed up in the dream. I want to tell you this, that this is how God talks to me. He will show up in a dream. That's in the book of Numbers. The Lord said, if there's any prophet among you, I will talk to him in a dream. God showed up in a dream, and the Lord said, Philippines is going to prosper economically with Russia and China. What is the reaction? The Lord said, Philippines is going to prosper economically with China and Russia. Philippines is going to prosper economically with China and Russia. And I told the Lord, but why is it that your face is sad?